Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, and how we're going to fix that bad boy together. Guys, we have been waiting. Oh, it's so good to have her back. Kamala Harris emerges from the shadows and, in true Kamala Harris form, delivers a stunning speech. I got to show you some of the stuff. And meanwhile, while she's doing that, the Democratic Party has decided that they're going to make a people's cabinet to refute Trump. Guys, you can't make this stuff up to wrap up a week. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on if you are down with the mission of passing freedom from this generation to the next. And let's get right into this, guys. Everything is linked in the description box below because I always bring the receipts. All right, let's jump right over to my X profile. It's at Braden LOA. You can follow me if you want. Most recent added addition was talking about Rosa DeLoreo. You know that woman who was the it's not giving skibbity and, all that stuff? Yeah, apparently she's the rumored 2028 presidential frontrunner for the Democrats. Yeah, can't wait to hear your comments on that one. At Braden LOA on X. All right, let's dive in to the paragon of wisdom herself, Kamala Harris, who has emerged. Some would say would crawl out of her wine or box of wine, but we wouldn't know that because we aren't there. But that is the rumor mill. But she's back, regardless of from which she came. She just delivered a speech, and I want to show you a quick little segment of it, talking about unconstitutionality, which I think is really ironic and rich, and then I want to show you what the Democrats are doing with the People's Party cabinet. All right, just stop me when it sounds a little insane.
There is a sense of fear that has been taking hold in our country.
Y'all been jamming it up.
And I understand it.
Because you made it.
But we're saying people stay quiet. We are seeing organizations stay quiet.
Oh, she's so
We are
bad.
seeing those who are capitulating to clearly unconstitutional threats.
Hold the phone. All right, now we get to open up our can. So, clearly unconstitutional threats. This is like from the author of I Believe in the Second Amendment, but she's assault weapons bans, national red flag laws, like all of this. Clearly unconstitutional, and that's why people are afraid. Not because you've been ginning up and using fear to motivate your user base and your constituencies to vote and do things for you, which didn't work out too well in the 2024 election. Guys, she's back. They think this is the opportunity to get her comeback tour, and she's talking about people who have not been saying anything this whole time. This is literally her first public appearance, her first public speech since Trump was inaugurated. Actually, since she really lost, to be quite candid. But now she's very concerned with unconstitutionality. Speaking of an interesting coincidence, obviously, let's jump to the new guy who is now running the DNC. He works with Davey Hogg. Yeah. The Democratic National Committee is creating its own shadow cabinet to counter Trump. Chairman Ken Martin is calling the People's Cabinet, which will be composed of experts. They will share accurate and reliable information you can use to fight back. What do you bet that it's not going to be reliable and accurate? But let's get to the chairman who is creating a People's Cabinet. Does this sound anything like Red China to anybody else? Okay.
Hey, it's Ken Martin. I want to tell you about the People's
Hey,
Cabinet
Ken.
that the DNC is launching today. I have been traveling across the country nonstop since I started this job, and what I hear over and over is this. Americans want us to fight back against Trump's lies and offer a better alternative. Trump has stacked his cabinet with out-of-touch billionaires who are causing chaos and hurting working people. That's why we are launching the People's Cabinet. It will be made up of experts, leaders, and everyday Americans who will share reliable and accurate information that you can use to fight back.
Stay tuned for more. Okay. You could not have made a better alliteration to the Communist Party. The class warfare injection. The chairman has dictated this, and now they're making a People's Cabinet, comprised of experts and leaders who give you real information to fight back. The only thing that he missed there was bourgeoisie. Guys, you are looking at a wannabe populist, but a little bit more communist socialistic because literally it's copy and paste just with different terms. Trump is the boogeyman. Trump is the evil capitalist. Working class people, billionaires. Guys, they're doing all the class words. All right, let's keep on going because the chairman has just announced his new people's cabinet. Let's get back to Kamala Harris, who is just so bad.
And these are the things that we are witnessing each day in these last few months in our country. And it understandably creates a great sense of fear.
Fear.
Because, you know, there were many things that we knew would happen. Many things. I'm not here, so I told you so.
All right. So she's back. I can't wait for the redemption tour. All right. This is the big irony of this entire thing. We're talking about 70 days, maybe about 2.5 months of presidency. So let me just mute that for this closing part of this. So in 70 days, you realize that the border crossings have gone down 98%. 98%. There's been a massive removal of criminals in the country sent directly back to the countries of origin. Yeah, he put his terrorists in yesterday. That's what they're talking about. They're capitalizing on it. But the DNC now having their chairman put forth a people's committee of experts and leaders against the evil billionaires in order for the working class to rise up and fight back. Guys, you are watching the far left take complete control of the Democrat Party. It is no longer about better solutions and America first. It is literally about a class warfare system. They have to have a victim. If they don't have a victim, they do not have an option. And meanwhile, you got Kamala Harris up there talking about how something's clearly unconstitutional while she literally led the Office of Gun Violence Prevention. Guys, sometimes I don't even know what to say. But you know what? I will be here with you on the next one. I'm Braden. I hope you enjoyed that content. I'll see you then.